These are the most important events this week which are going to shape global financial markets, and you must know if you're a trader. The first one is obviously the Fed meeting minutes, which could reveal some division influencing equities, yields, and the US dollar. Even though the Fed delivered a 25 basis point rate cut on 18th of December, they also signaled that this year there's going to be less interest rate cuts. And some of the voting members already commented that there is a division within the FOMC committee, as some members think that the Fed already done too much, while others think that the Fed could further cut interest rate in order to boost the economy. Therefore, every single trader and professional are going to analyze word by word the meeting minutes on Wednesday. On Thursday, US equities markets will be closed because of the recent death of the former president Jimmy Carter. Rest in peace. So if you trade anything related to stock markets or equities, you may want to observe the opening hours for Nasdaq and US 30, for example, and prepare for some extra volatility just before the market closure and right at the open. And the most important is NFP on Friday. The recent job reports is forecasted to print 154,000 new jobs in the US economy, keeping unemployment at around 4.2%, which is the previous number. So unemployment rate is forecasted to be steady. And now let's get down to the analysis part. The first thing we always look at is the global yields. You can see that global yields are increasing again. The short end and the long end of the US Treasury yield curve is increasing. So the 2-year and the 10-year going up, which means gold should go down. And if you look at the gold chart, you can see that gold is in a downward trend, but recently a massive bear flag just appeared, which is not a complication, but we need to wait for the perfect time, the perfect entry in order to catch the second leg of the bear flag pattern, which means another 1,200 pips from the highest point of 2660 all the way down to 2,500. Looking at the economic calendar, you can see that today we have ISM non-manufacturing PMI, and this is what you want to look at, not the manufacturing. You want to look at the non-manufacturing PMI because the US is not a manufacturing economy, it's a service-based economy, and PMI is a perfect indicator which tells us about the health of the US economy, especially the services sector. Now, if the number is going to be greater than the forecast and the previous one, meaning if it's going to be 55, 56, 57, or significantly greater, that's an inflationary sign, and that's another reason why gold should go down, because if the number is high enough, that's a sign of inflation, and investors and traders are going to sell these assets. Also today we are going to have Georgia openings, which is set to be a good forecast for NFP. That's going to be on Friday. Now, many argue that this isn't true. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. However, we're going to closely observe the number. Again, if the number is significantly greater than the forecast in the previous one, that's another sign of inflation and overheating economy. And if ISM non-manufacturing and JOLTS are high enough, gold is going to sell off, stocks going to buy, US dollar going to buy. If the numbers on both ends are going to be lower than the forecast in the previous one, that's a sign of a cooling economy. Gold is going to pump, stocks are going to go down, and US dollars are going to sell off as well. Of course, we are going to live trade both of these events at 4 o'clock Central European time, 3 o'clock UK time. But if you want to get a notification about my positions, if I front run any position before the data, go to alphafx.eu. You can join our membership to £199, and you get all the notifications in Discord, where I share my trades, my ideas, and my analysis, and also some photos about me. And remember that Forex is offering a 75% deposit bonus, but the time is running out. You have literally 2 days to claim 75% first-time deposit bonus. It's guaranteed free money. It saved so many people, and it helps so many people, especially those who have small accounts. You have 2 days to get this money. Claim it. It's yours. You can find all the links below the video. Make sure you use it. How to trade the bear flag pattern. I noticed that bear flags usually react to the 50% Fibonacci the best. So if you put the Fibonacci from swing high to swing low, and this is a technical analysis. So first we analyze the market from a fundamental perspective, and everything is pointing into the direction that gold should continue to sell off. And now we're focusing on the entry because it's important. This is why technicals are important. We look for entries and exits. And what I see right now, if you put the Fibonacci from swing high to swing low, you can see that the 50% Fibonacci is bang on at 26.52. Let's maybe call it 26.60 just to give some extra room for price to wiggle. So what I'm expecting price to come up all the way to 26.55.60. And then a sell-off continuation down to 2500, and you can see that price is currently trading above the daily and the weekly pivot, which is another sign that price is going to be temporarily bullish intraday. Might do another shoulder or whatever you call it and go up all the way to 2660 and a continuation lower. Right now I don't have any open positions. I did take a whopping 3 pip loss this morning. But just to show you the same thing on MetaTrader, what I'm expecting is price to go all the way to 26.56, 60, somewhere around this area, and then a continuation lower. So that would mean another 100, 150 pips, 180 pips, so to the upside, and then 1,000 pip to the downside. This is my speculation, this is my analysis for today on gold. And remember that Forex is offering a 75% deposit bonus, but the time is running out. You have literally 2 days to claim 75% first time deposit bonus. It's guaranteed free money. It saved so many people and it helped so many people, especially those who have small accounts. You have 2 days to get this money. Claim it, it's yours. You can find all the links below the video. Make sure you use it. I hope you enjoyed the analysis today. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, enable notifications, and leave a comment. Thank you so much. This is the AlphaFX.